What about you, whiskey lovers, and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Straight with me, Big Al. It's another Drambuster, and I'm really looking forward to it because not only have I never had an Israeli whiskey before, but from reading the description of this, it ticks all the boxes that I like, and it has all the things going on, according to the notes, that I should like, so here's hoping to do. If you're not familiar with the Drambuster series, it's where I take the drams from my Dram Team subscription and tell you, based on that sample, and it's just a sample, whether I recommend you buy, try, or deny them. Now, take into account, it's only a sample, so I don't have the privilege of spending time with it and having a whole bottle where you can really get to know the whiskey. It's just my initial thoughts on that sample. So, right, let's get right on into it because I really want to. So, it's the Milk and Honey Element Series Sherry Cask. Now, this will cost you around 50 quid. It's bottled at 46% ABV. There's not an age statement here, but what it does say is on the little card that you get with your drams from the Dram Team. It's a Milk and Honey's Tel Aviv distillery combines traditional distillation methods with rapid but graceful hot climate maturation. You know what? These old man eyes are starting to go a wee bit. No fun getting old.
But then again, the alternative sucks more, doesn't it?
Anyway, it says here their special element series uses meticulously selected casks. Like what we've got here then is 60% bourbon casks and then 40% Oloroso and PX sherry casks. And I know you really want to hear my dulcet, eloquent Northern Irish accent say, Pedro Jimenez. Try that again, Pedro Jimenez.
I'll never be a cunning linguist, will I?
But anyway, let's get on. So it says here that composes impressive flavours over the classic single malt base. Well, sounds good. Let's see. So what are we to expect in the nose? Dominant rich red notes. Rich red fruit notes. The eyes, the mind, it's all going. Dominant rich red fruit notes covered by gentle oak, caramel scent, and lemon freshness. Let's get right into it. Oh boy, yes, definitely got it on the red fruit. Very, very red fruit, red berry oriented. And coming across very rich as well. It's like a berry burst, but the sweetness is toned down by a bit of oakiness. Yes, there is some caramel in there. Not getting any lemon freshness. Maybe a wee bit more of a bitter lemon. Some vanilla as well, which is unsurprising really. Some floral notes too. But all in all in the nose is that red berry fruitiness that shines through, and it really is vibrant. It's the standout note on the nose. So what are we supposed to get on the palate? Medium-bodied, light fruity sherry sweetness, rich fruits and dark chocolate, followed by gentle oaky notes. Pretty similar, slightly different. Sláinte. Wow. Woo! I was expecting more of a big, dominant red berry, red fruit hit, but it's coming now more so as it transitions across the palate rather than in the initial hit. The initial hit is more oaky, sherry-esque. A wee bit nutty as well, like sweet nut. And there's a wee bit of a white pepperiness going on there too, but it's very light. It's subtle. I was expecting a wee bit more oomph in there, a wee bit more body and richness. Initial sip came across as quite thin and light for a 46%, but the flavours are really good. Vanilla. Now here comes some milk chocolate. There's a wee touch of zingy spiciness going on as well, but it's not anything that's going to make you go, it's too spicy. It's not. It's just a nice wee zing there to add to the flavours and bring them a wee bit more to life. A wee bit of orange going on. And that milky chocolate's becoming a wee bit more white chocolate now. Yep, the oak's there. Still a wee bit of nuttiness. Very, very nice indeed. So it says on the finish here, it's long, dark chocolate notes linger in the palate for a while, followed by tobacco and oak notes. It definitely does have a good long finish. The mouth coating nature of this is not what I expected it to be initially. It's still there, but a wee bit more subdued than I thought I was going to get based on the description and the proof and whatnot, and the bourbon and Oloroso and PX casks that have been used. The extent of the 60% of the bourbon casks probably takes away from, you know what I like, a damn good dirty whiskey. It takes that element away from it. So if you don't like a damn good dirty whiskey like I do, this would probably be right up your street, because there's a nice balance between those sherry flavours and what you would expect from the bourbon. But you know, it does coat the mouth nicely. It's not as velvety and rich as I had been anticipating, but at the same time, it's bloody nice. And if you actually go onto the Master of Malt website, as I have done before, just to check out, you know, prices and whatnot, this is actually one of their best sellers. And I can see why. There's lots of good thing going on. So, buy, try or deny. Price maybe puts me off slightly. If I had a bigger wallet.
Well, I could get a bigger wallet and more empty space in it.
But if I had a bigger wallet because I had lots of money, yes, I would say buy. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? It's a buy anyway. It's a bloody nice whiskey. Really good. And yes, it's a buy. You know, it's nice. Buy. And if you can get it in a bargain, even better. So there you go, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your ongoing support. Thanks to you guys who support me financially. You're all great. And if you've ever had this before, let me know your thoughts. Pop them down in the comments section below. Always respond. And thanks once again for tuning in. Love you all. So until next time, please look after yourselves, look after each other, and keep on drinking your whiskey the way you like it. Sláinte. Thanks for watching, folks. I really do appreciate it. Please check out these other reviews, and if you'd like to support the channel, the best way is by subscribing, liking and commenting. And don't forget to ring that bell for all video notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. Cheers.